showtime! Woo! 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 Silent and profiling. Woo! It's live and in color. Woo!
Welcome to Tommy's Uncensored podcast. And guys, happy Thursday to you. I said 1 o'clock and it is 1:30. Shame on me. Shame on me for being 30 minutes late. I apologize, but I really don't. Listen, it is what it is. I work late night, 3 nights a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, doing security. I'm a bouncer at a bar here in Michigan, and man, it's tiring, man. I gotta say, man, I've been doing this. I've been doing security for about, golly, man, 17 years. I want to say, on a little bit on and off. I want to say I probably, altogether about 15 years, I guess, 14, 15 years, but. I've been in the game around 17 because I did work on and off a little bit on that time. But with that being said, man, it is tiring, man. By the time you get home, it's 3 in the morning. And then by the time you get to bed, it's like 5 in the morning. And then I have to get up early because my puppy wants to go for a walk. And man, it's just, it's tiring, guys. But it is what it is. So got to make that money. So anyways. Welcome all. And guys, once again, man, I told you this show here, I wanted this to be a little bit different than the norm, right? Kind of, talk about sports and entertainment and music and just whatever the fuck I want to talk about and whatever the fuck you guys want to talk about. So listen, it is uncensored. Obviously I can't go overboard with the cursing because then YouTube will go, oh, man, Tommy, what are you doing? We have to demonetize you, and then that would just suck. Because, by the way, YouTube and the monetization, I know a lot of you guys don't understand how that game works on YouTube, but to get monetized in 2024 it is a pain in the ass. It is a pain in the ass, and if you don't get monetized, you got to reapply in 3 months. So it used to be monthly. So if you get denied, you can reapply in a month. But now it's every 3 months. And man, you lose it. It's tough to get back. That's all I'm going to say on that. So, things like cursing way too much, they don't like that. God forbid. Or certain things that you say on here, I got to watch out. So, YouTube, man, I love you, but man, ease up a little bit on the podcast. Let us, podcasters, be able to talk freely, man, and just be ourselves. If you want to curse a lot, then it is what it is. But I guess Google, because there's the one that runs the ads, they don't like that. But whatever. All right, enough of that blabber talk. Let's that's just me venting there. Let's get to some of your comments, by the way. Hello, Tommy. Next Monday is my girlfriend Kathleen's big 25th golden birthday on Saturday. July 20th is my 25th golden birthday. Wow, so you guys are like damn close in age. Not age, but close in your birthdays, and obviously age, but my God. So yeah, happy early birthday. To both you and your girlfriend, man. Congrats on that, man. So 25, God, like I'm 45 now. What it feel like to go back and be in my 20s again would be amazing. By the way, let me get some, like, I always like some audio in the background, guys, because it's like, sometimes it's just so, like, it just keeps me going a little bit, you know what I mean? So let's get some audio going here. There we go. Now, if it's too loud, guys, let me know. I'll turn it down. It just kind of gives me something in the background to kind of like, so it's just not dead air behind me when I'm talking. But if it's too loud, if it's over, the music's over, over my voice, let me know. And then I'll turn it down, okay? So just, guys in the chat, do me a favor, let me know if that music is too loud, and it's going over my voice. I could barely remember being 25. Yeah, my God. I was talking to my buddy last night briefly. Man, like, life is fascinating. I think when you get older, you start thinking about like stuff like that, like age, like it's crazy that we're only here so long, right? like God was like, yo, like honestly, I'm gonna give you like, I don't know, 60 something years for this guy, this lady's 70, this person 80. But the max really is like what, 100? You know what I mean? Like very rare people live over 100 years old. But like, man, it is fascinating. Like I was talking to my friend, like it's like, what happens after, right? Like, is it just like a TV? Just like you just pull the plug and the show is over for you? Like there's just nothing happens. Like I think it's a one question that no one can answer. Like truthfully answer. Like obviously you got people like, oh, like I was dead and I came back and I saw the light and, they got a story for us, but it's just a story, right? Like we can only, I guess, want to believe it or not believe it. But it is fascinating. Like life after death, right? Like what happens, right? Like, and what is our purpose here? Like what in the hell is our purpose here? Why do some people have it so great and some don't? Why do people get sick and some don't? Why do people get cancer and some don't? Like, why do, shitty people have great lives and great people have shitty lives? Like, it's so weird. Like, it's so weird. Life is such a roller coaster, man. Like, for me, especially, like, I've been on this roller coaster, guys. Like, for the past 2 years, like, the ups and downs and, I don't know. It's just wild to me, life, but it is what it is, man. As you get older too, like I remember being young and my mom's like, oh wait, wait till you turn 40, wait till you get to a certain age, you got to start paying bills and you got more responsibility and your body starts to ache. And I was like, yeah, whatever. I'm gonna hear that shit. Like that's bull. I'll be just fine. I'm still going to be me. I'm still going to be hanging with my friends. I'm still going to playing basketball. Nah. No. Let me tell you guys something, man. Anyone that tells you when you get in your 40s, like that's when your body starts to change, and even like mentally you start to change, it is true. It is damn true. Like I still kind of feel young at heart a little bit, but let me tell you something, man. Physically, and mentally, like I have changed, man. I really have. And it started really, I would say in my late 30s, but definitely in my 40s. Definitely. Like, man, I ache. I get moody at times. I'm taking naps now. Bro, I never thought in my life I'd take a nap. Like, since I was young, I never took naps. Never. Like, once I'm up, I was good to go. And now I take a nap before I go to work. What in the fuck is going on with that? And if I don't get it, I'm like super tired. I'm cranky at work, right? So I need my 2-hour nap, man. So it's like, what the fuck is going on? But it is what it is. So everything your parents told you when you were younger about getting to a certain age, your body will change. Mentally you will start changing a little bit. Like your thoughts about life and just everything in general. It's true. It is true, at least for me. I don't know about you guys. Let's get to some of your guys' questions. I'm curious about it. By the way, listen. This show is about you guys, too. I want you guys to talk about anything the fuck you guys want to talk about. Like, this ain't just Buffalo Bills football. If you want to talk Buffalo Bills football, cool. Like I'll engage with you guys. But I want you guys to talk about whatever fuck you want to talk about. You want to talk about aliens or fucking Justin Timberlake, which we're going to get into. Or this gay football league, gay flag football league that Buffalo just joined up with. We'll talk about it. Which, by the way, we are. Today we are. We're going to get into all that. And if, by the way, if this ain't for you, this show, listen, I'm cool with it. Like if you, If you're tuning in now and be like, oh, this guy's a fucking reach, this guy's an idiot, right? I'm out of here. That's fine, you know. Like I said, it's not for everybody, right? I'm not everyone's cup of tea. I get that. Roy, I think my purpose is to be a pain in the ass to as many people as possible. See, Roy understands his purpose in life. What's your guys' purpose in life? Like, what do you? what's your purpose in life? Wait, Tommy, you a boomer. I was born in 78, man. 1978. John, for you, Tommy, there is a Valhalla where the Bills play and win in the SB Like, I don't know what that means. Maybe I'm reading that wrong. Wait until you are 60. Oh, golly. I worry about having clean underwear so the guys at the funeral home won't make fun of me. You know what's crazy, John? I mean, honestly, like, real talk. Like, I am like a huge, like, animal person. Like, dogs especially. I've had dogs all my life. And you know what my concern is? Like, my main concern is me passing away at home and my dog being trapped in my home. Like, like, that's my concern. Not like me. Because honestly, who cares? At that point, I don't even, why would I care? I'm not around. But, like, my concern is my dog won't have any water or be able to go outside. Like, you know, so, like that's my concern. Like, if, everything else. But, yeah, it's just, it's like, listen, you know, we're all going to go one day. It's true, right? No matter what. It's just how we're going to go. We have no idea. I have no idea. Like, now, I will say, I've had these weird thoughts over the last year or so that I will go in my sleep, which is fine. That would be the best way for me to go. But yeah, man. But anyways, yeah, I'm glad we talked about life and death for a few minutes. I told you the show is going to be weird and we're going to talk about whatever. And I want you guys, like, once again, to feel free to talk about whatever fuck you want to talk about. And we'll dive into that conversation. I have no problem with that. I know what 60 feels like. My God, 60. 45, 15 years from now. Oh, God, 60. Roy, I don't, like, I am dreading that. I listen, I'm not, you know, you probably, I have no idea, you know, you seem like a great guy, but I don't have no idea, like, how you physically feel at 60. But if I'm feeling this way at 45, now, mind you, I'm a fat ass. I don't take care of myself, right? Now, I by the way, guys, I've never, you're probably thinking, damn, Tommy's been fat his whole life, this big fat guy. No. Like, I was 160 pounds, 6'2", all throughout high school, right? And then I want to say in my 20s, I was about 185 to 190, but I was in shape. Played basketball. I was always into sports, good shape. And then I ballooned up to like 240, got back down to 190. And now I'm like, I don't know. I might be pushing 300. I'll be honest with you guys. I haven't even weighed myself in like months. So I could be 350 for all I know. I don't think I am, but it is what it is. But yeah, that doesn't help your back and like stuff like that. Drinking like 2 liter a day of soda, probably not the best for me. But right now, I guess when you get to a certain age, at least for me, now, by the way, this is not for everyone, but I don't really, like, I don't have the motivation to, like, lose weight right now, right? Like, you got to, like, at least for me, I can't half-ass it. I can't be like, yeah, I got a diet. You know, I'm gonna eat a salad today, and then I'm gonna eat a cheeseburger tomorrow. Like, it doesn't work that way. You can't go to Taco Bell, right, and then be like, oh, I'm gonna get a diet Pepsi with that. Like, stop. If you're going to Taco Bell, get a fucking Pepsi. Don't bullshit around. Like, I love that. Like, someone like brings in fast food with their Diet Coke. Like, dude, just go all out. Like, at this point, the fucking Diet Coke's not saving you. I promise you. So, I am not to that point. I'm not motivated enough to lose weight. Maybe one day I will. You know, maybe when I can't get through my front door. By then, it might be too late, but it is what it is. All right, let's get to some of your questions. I apologize, man. Isn't a gay flag football league a little degrading. Like, I'm sure there are plenty of gay individuals who could cook a straight guys and girls. So yeah, so listen, you know what's funny about that? So we'll dive into that, right? So as you know, right, the Buffalo Bills announced, like, you know, joining this. And by the way, I don't care. Like, this doesn't affect me in my daily living that there's a gay flag football league. And before this news dropped, I had no idea there was a gay flag football league. I really didn't. Obviously, I don't like. And by the way, there's nothing wrong with it. I just didn't know because I don't follow up on, you know, the gay sports leagues. I don't know if that's wrong of me. I don't know. But it's funny because I was thinking, oh man, like at first I'm thinking, damn, is Buffalo like the first gay flag football team? Right? Like, we're starting this league up. It starts here in Buffalo. And no, because I had to look it up. I had to, because I'm like, oh, you know, people are going to come after us, right? Like, oh, here comes the jokes, right? But guys, right? So I go on their website, because they have a website, over 250 teams, 26 leagues across the U.S. and Canada. They got teams in Atlanta, Austin, Boston, Chicago, Dallas, Denver, Detroit, Honolulu, Houston, Indianapolis, Las Vegas, Los Angeles, Minnesotas, Minneapolis, New York, Portland, Philadelphia, Phoenix, Providence, San Antonio, San Diego, San Francisco, of course, San Francisco, you know. If they didn't have a gay flag football team in San Francisco, there's something wrong. But yeah, they got one in San Francisco, Seattle, Fort Lauderdale, which is where I'm from, Toronto, Salt Lake City, and Washington. And I don't know about the Canada teams, but so yeah, so like, you can't really, like, if you're another fan base, guess what? Your city probably has a gay flag football team. So, like, you know, you probably can't talk much if you're going to, like, try to joke around and be funny guy, or, you know, it is what it is. You ain't watching that BS. No, but I will say this. I will say this, Callie. I'm going to be dead honest with you. It's probably, I want to watch it, but it would be a better watch than the UFL. I'm going to be real. And by the way, there is somebody in here time for UFL football. And listen, maybe I haven't given UFL a chance yet, but I did try last year for the XFL and UFL, and it was so bad. Like, it was so bad to watch. I could not get into it. Maybe this might be kind of like entertaining in a way. I don't know. Like, I have no idea, but it's not like, I highly doubt this will be like on Fox or CBS, but who knows? I don't know. Maybe like Spike TV picks up the gay flag football league. But yeah, if I were to live stream, by the way, I'll never live stream a Bills game live, but that I might, because that might be interesting to see how that is played out. I don't know. I find it to be somewhat interesting. Holy shit, John. Let's see here. Let's see what John. A person found the tight end has new meaning. Yes, and somebody also mentioned playing the Bears. Like, there's going to be some jokes. For sure. Yeah, coin flip has details. Yeah. So trust me, but it could be kind of funny. Like, you see how you guys are joking around with it. Like, I love it. Like, I don't think anyone should take anything personal, right? If you're gay or straight or whatever, like, and obviously this world now, at least like the last, I don't know, 2 or 3 years has really gotten politically correct. Oh, can't say that. Whoa. You said retarded? No, I'm not. Well, I get it. Look, but I've said it all my life. Maybe it's wrong, but come on, stop. Is it really going to affect you like that I said that? Like, I'm not trying to I'm not saying it to somebody that is. Like, I'm not trying to hurt somebody's feeling. It just, sometimes that's what we talk. We joke around about things. Like, it's okay. It's all right to as long as you're not being malicious. You know what I mean? Like, it's so funny. Like, these people that go to, like, stand-up comedy acts, and they get offended and walk out. It's like, dude, like, you do know where you're at? You're at a comedy show. Like, you're not prepared for this? Like, I don't know. It's just crazy times, man. It's crazy times, man. Did you see the 10-year-old juke Tyreek Hill at the camp? Yeah, again, second time in a row. That Tyreek Hill has hit the floor or hit the grass and got juked out. And he was so upset, by the way, that he could not like catch up to the kid. He tried to punch the football out, and he was like, "No, touchdown." So, I live in California. They run this BS on a loop. Tired to hear about that. Yeah, hey, listen, I'm in Detroit, man, but my point is, Callie, I wouldn't even, I don't care. Like, you know, but I get you live in California, you're by San Francisco or whatever, but it doesn't affect me. You know what I mean? Like it shouldn't affect you either. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't, like, I don't care. Like, I really don't. Like, nothing truly should affect any of you guys. Like, I mean, but that's just me. You know, you can, you know, if that's what keeps you up at night for some certain people, like, to get offended, then hey, you know, like, it is what it is. But like, for me, I try not to, like, listen, man, you know, like, the truth is, there's events, you know, in this like that are sad, like things that happen and stuff like that. But we get over them as humans, right? Like, we move on. Like, it doesn't really truly affect our daily living. Like, we have our own lives to worry about, and our own bullshit, right? It's going on. Like, yeah, it's sad for that moment or whatever's going on you're having, but life goes on. You can't let things affect, like, especially dumb, like, small things like that. Like, I don't know why people get so offended with stuff like that. Now, you could have your beliefs, and I'm not saying that's wrong. Like, you could definitely have your beliefs. Like, hey, I don't, some people, like, I don't think, like, and maybe, you know, listen, I'm sure someone's gonna, like, unsubscribe after this, but, like, I don't think, like, transgendered people should be in the like, you know, like, a transgender woman should be in a man should go into a woman's sport. You get what I'm saying? Like, compete against women. Like, it's not fair. You know what I mean? But that's how I see it. Now, somebody might be like, oh, offended with that, but I just feel like it's an edge, man. Like, that person is still, no matter what. Yes, they may feel that they are a woman, but they are a man. And they're, you know, it's just, you know, I don't know. Like, I just don't, that I don't agree. I don't think it's fair for the ladies, is what I'm saying, in the competition. Does it affect me, though? Does it keep me up at night? No. Could care less. I really, like, it truly doesn't affect me. Lingerie Football League was canceled. I forgot about that. So to keep the initials LFL, they should start the Lesbian Football League. Now, that would be interesting. That would be interesting. But see, they already have. Now, I wonder, though. I do wonder, because I haven't, like, went totally dived into this, the Gay Flag Football League or whatever, but is this male and female, like, combined? You get what I'm saying? Like, is there both female and male in on a team? I'm assuming so, because it doesn't say, like, the male gay flag football team or the female gay flag football. So I would assume that, yeah, this is for just the gay community in general. So, you know, lesbians or transsexual or, you know, gay men. Like, I am assuming they're all in this league. I would assume. I have no idea. But I would assume. To each his own. If you'd rather play with another man, yeah. Now, that would be interesting. That, you know what? That would be interesting. But we'll see. If school, my kids are growing up every day. They had to. Yeah, school. Listen, man. The times have changed, though, Callie. Times have changed. Like, I don't listen. I don't. I think, like, like, I don't think. I think schools in general shouldn't like put certain things like that. Like you like it has nothing to do with, you know, learning math or how to read. Like that should not, like your parents should guide you, or you know, or talk to you about that stuff. Like teacher, like that has nothing to do with school. Like I'll be honest with you too. Like even me go back to school. Like school, like at least high school, I think should be more about preparing that kid, that teenager for life, like outside when they graduate, like how to manage their money. Like that's one thing I'm terrible at. Like I wish that like high school, at least now maybe it's different now, but I wish there was a class for like, hey man, if you don't go to college, it's what you got, you know, this is how you manage your money. This is how you get a job. This is what you should do. Or if you go to college, whatever, like this is how you know, pay back your student loans. Or like, you know, I don't need cooking class in high school, like, or sewing class. Like nobody, what is that doing? And like, I just, some things I don't get, you know, certain part, like algebra, like who the fuck is doing algebra? Like when you get, like I couldn't tell you the last time I've seen anyone do algebra outside of high school. Now maybe like if you're a scientist, but like, I don't know. I just think like high school, like school in general, like they got it backwards, man. 99% of the shit shoveled on TV is designed to cause drama. Apologize because it's making cash. Yes, that is true. That is true. And a lot of these organizations, they're just taking the cash and running with it. Yep. Tommy, you keep the format even money. You are canceled. Yeah, I could be canceled. Am I canceled? Did YouTube kick me off yet? Am I demonetized? Listen, if I get demonetized after this, I made a horrible mistake on Tommy's Uncensored podcast. Hold on real quick. Give me a second, guys. Oh, hold on. Let me turn this fan on because, you know, us fat people, we get hot, right? Like, and by the way, holy shnikes, it is extremely hot, and I'm in Detroit, by the way. Like, I moved here because, one, it's much cheaper to live than Florida. I live in South Florida most of my life, right? I've been here now since when did I move here? 2015, I believe, 2014, something like that. But I had family up here initially. But anyways, I like the cold. Like I love the cold. But as a kid, you know, obviously South Florida, whatever, you can deal with the heat. But I like the cold weather, man. I know some people are like, oh fuck that, I like the warm, and that's fine. But this is extreme. Like motherfuckers are dying on the street because it's like 100 damn plus degrees outside. So right now it is in here in Michigan. And y'all can tell me your weather right now because I am curious about your weather. It's 90. Let's see here. It's 90 degrees here right now, but the real feel is 100 degrees. What's your temperature right now? Shout out right now to the chat. Tell me where you live and the temperature. Just curious. And like, what the fuck are you doing? What is your AC on? Tell me what your AC is on. I keep my AC on in the daytime at 66, 67. At nighttime, 63. Because I can't sleep hot. I can't do it. Like, you know, like I've had girlfriends like complain. I'm like, yo, then take your ass somewhere else or get some blankets. Like, then get another better blanket for you. I don't know what to tell you, but I'm not sweating in my sleep. Because one thing you could do is, if you're cold, you could figure that shit out. You could get an extra blanket and manage that. But if you're hot, there ain't no way out of it. You are fucked. So I don't know. So tell me where you're from and what's your temperature right now. I'm very curious. Trade school's right after high school. 20 years in facility engineering level 3. Retired this year at 47. Cali Blitz, dude, man, congratulations. I would love to be retired. I'm 45. It's not going to happen. I'll be honest with you. I messed up. I messed up in my early days. You know, I skipped a lot of school. I was just doing dumb things, running with the crowd, running with my pack of friends. And I don't blame my friends, by the way. I don't blame my friends. This was me, because everyone has their own, choices in life, what direction you want to go, what you want to do. And I made some bad choices, and I never really found my way till it was too late. And then I discovered, hey, I'm pretty good at talking and doing sales, and I did fine for a while. But now, unfortunately, the last 4 years really, times are tough, man. Times are tough. Company I worked for a long time, it went down, I guess. Went under a little bit there. And, I'm struggling financially, but I always find my way. That's one thing about me. I always find my way. But, man, I wish, man. And congratulations on that, dude. My body can't take that humidity. Yeah, it's crazy. Let's see. Sal, 87 in Buffalo, 70 in the house. That's not bad, man. 70 in the house is fine, man. Like, honestly, you walk inside your house right now, people are like, dude, you feel the difference, man. Near Buffalo, it's 89. Real fuel, 94. Isn't that the worst? Like, dude, it's too hot, man. California, Sacramento, it's been hot air out here, 91. Ugh. 68, Cali Blitz, my dude. You got to. I mean, it's funny. I walk my dog. It's not even a long walk. She's so smart, bro. She just comes right back in. She's a pit bull, by the way. But she comes right back into the house, lays right in front of the AC, where the AC duct is, man. She just, like, loving the AC, man. But, yeah, dude. I live in Vegas, average 100 plus mid. Ugh. I don't know how you do it, man. I don't know how people live in, like, Arizona. Like Los Angeles isn't too bad because it's not like the humidity is not so crazy, right? But like Florida, where I'm from, South Florida, the humidity is ridiculous. John, Tommy in Vegas would melt faster than an ice cream cone on the sidewalk. Vegas is currently 83. It will get to 100. Thursday is forecasted 100. Woo! 107. Ugh, yikes. 74 in the house feels like a meat locker. I could not do it. See? I can't do it. Like, what's crazy? When I lived in South Florida, I don't live there a long time, but obviously we go through hurricanes, stuff like that. We had the worst one I experienced was Wilma, and man, it knocked my power out where I live. I was without power for like 3 weeks, and holy shit, but bro, I had no generator. Right? Like, I was young and dumb, and I went through so many hurricanes, and I would say 95% of the time, they amp you up like, it's coming, be prepared. But, you better go get the water. Everyone's like in Publix, which is or Winn-Dixie, that's South Florida shopping markets. And they're just throwing, all these water and putting wood on their windows and nothing. Like, not even a thunderstorm, right? Like, all that hype, and I was like, us as kids were like, it's not coming. But Wilma, it came. It did some damage, and no power, 3 weeks in the summer, and I was dying. I was sleeping in my car, like, for a couple of nights, because it had AC, obviously. I couldn't take it, so that was the worst experience I remember in South Florida when I had no electric. And by the way, too, and I had 2 dogs at the time. I had 3 altogether because I had a roommate with the dog living in the house. Oh, my God. So it was me, my roommate, 3 dogs, and a duplex. I had a duplex at the time. And, oh, my God, I couldn't take it. And then, of course, not only is the heat factor, but then there's nothing to do. By the way, this is way back in the day when, like, I think cell phones just got maybe internet on them, but it was extremely slow. So, like, there was nothing to do. You're sweating balls. Like, it was horrendous. Here in Michigan, we have tornadoes here and there, but I never went through one, so whatever. And then people complain about the snow. Oh, the snow. It barely snowed this past winter, guys. So, like, stop. Like, honestly, like, I enjoy the weather here. I really do. Like, these 2 months are shitty because it's freaking hot as hell. But once we get to like mid or late September, it starts cooling down, and I love it, man. By the way, I keep my windows open all winter long. Like, am I crazy for that? Does anyone here in the chat that lives in in northern state, Buffalo, whatever, in New York? Do you guys keep your windows open during winter? I'm curious. Keep my AC at 69, dude. Got to, man. 74 in Southern California. Humidity is rarely a factor here. Yeah, exactly, Mark. That's what I say. Like, I visited California. I was there for a week. I went to Hollywood, but it was a vacation, and it was like 78, I think, degrees when we got there. But the humidity, like, it didn't even feel like it. It was so nice, man. It was so nice. I went to Venice Beach. We visited there, and a lot of interesting characters, though. I gotta say, and California has a lot of different kind of folk in California. But the weather was beautiful. Very expensive place to live. I could not afford it there. San Diego, greatest pace in the country weather-wise. Yeah, probably. I just like place. Yeah. See, I like it cold. And I know it's crazy. Some people are like, but I'd rather live in like a northern state. Like I prefer cold weather states. Like I'm so nuts. I honestly would live in Alaska if I could. Like, just give me 30 degrees every day, and I'm totally cool with that. And now, of course, a lot of you have like 30. That's fucking nuts. But I could do it. Like I'd be just fine living at 30 degrees year round. Or even colder. I could care less. I could put a hoodie on, and I'll get another blanket, and I'll be just fine. Like during the winter time, I told you guys, I keep my windows open. And the only reason my heat is on at all is so my pipes don't freeze. And I do feel bad for my dog, because when the heat does kick on, she like goes straight to the vent and it lets the heat go on her. So I keep my heat at, what do I keep my heat at? 62 degrees. So if it gets below 62, the heat will kick on, and that's also so the pipes don't freeze. So. Bills couldn't get to the stadium, had to play in Detroit, remember? Oh, I remember. But let's be honest, how many times has that happened in Buffalo, like where it was that bad, the winter storm? I remember the time before that was where we had to play in Detroit. I forget who we played, the Jets maybe? I don't remember, but it was years before this past one that happened a year or two ago. I'm Native American, and we do powwows and dancing in the forest, so damn humid. It's nasty state weather. Okay. Damn, I didn't know that, Callie. Okay. All right. By the way, so the next thing I did want to dive into, and by the way, like I said, I normally I won't have so many topics. This is more for like us to just kind of all talk and just bullshit around on a Thursday afternoon. So once again, not for everybody, but I think it's fun to do something different here on this channel. So we're gonna get into, and by the way, every subject, everything I'm gonna be talking about isn't gonna be like this long topic unless you guys want to keep it there. But Justin Timberlake, DWI, got drunk driving. Listen, guys, it's not a big deal. Like, is it newsworthy? Sure. He's, and by the way, if you're in entertainment business or sports or whatever you do, it is what it is. Like, you're in the spotlight, and that's what comes with it, right? Like, they're gonna drag your name across the newspaper, across whatever, TMZ and all that crap. Like, so, that's what comes with the territory of being famous or an athlete. But listen, guys, no harm, no foul here. He didn't kill nobody and hurt nobody. He made a mistake. I made that same mistake when I was 21 years old. I got a DUI. All right. Now, listen, I didn't hurt nobody, didn't kill nobody. Thank God. Right. I'm not saying like, oh, it's like, it's a good thing. Someone's drinking and driving. But it's a mistake. Like, dude, like, settle down. Like, people take this shit like, oh, he's a terrible person. Like, calm the fuck down. Like, you've never made a mistake in life. It's so funny to me, too. Like, people that want to call out other people for mistakes, like, they're so perfect in life. They've never, oh, God, I've never made a mistake in my life. You know, like, it's unbelievable. I was stationed in Alaska. I saw -70 with no windshield. The vinyl on my car door shattered. Damn. See, I don't know. I'd have to visit Alaska then. I don't want to get my window shattered. Over 100. Oh, yikes. No, Brittany wasn't. But Brittany threw some shade at him by, like, posting some picture of her, like, drinking alcohol. Saying she said something. I don't know. But it's like, Brittany, really? Britney Spears is going to troll Justin Timberlake, who, by the way, I don't even recall this guy getting in any trouble. I mean, at least I don't recall it up until now. And a DUI. Ooh, wow, DUI. Like, okay, you know, he'll live and learn. He's a smart individual. You know, I'm sure he'll get through this. Britney Spears, who lost her kids and shaved her head. Like, you're the last person that should be trolling Justin Timberlake. like, what are you trying to prove there? If that's what your motive was, like, stay in your lane, handle your own shit. Once again, handle your own stuff. Britney Spears. And yeah, so anyways, he got a DUI. By the way, Travis Scott got arrested also for, I think he was drunk in public in Miami. Not a big deal. Like, we've all been there before, at least a lot of us. Calm the fuck down. Not the end of the world. Are you a Sabres fan? See, I don't watch hockey, so one sport. And my friend always like, oh, you don't know what you're missing. You don't know what you're missing, man. Hockey is so fun to watch, and it's fast, and hitting, and fights, and I get that. I mean, I get that. I just could not. I never got into it. I got into NHL video game, NHL 94, NHL 95 on Sega Genesis. Oh, dude, that was so fun. That game was great. I did go to a hockey game once in Florida because some girl took me, and she had, like, free tickets that were on the glass, like, right there. And I did enjoy myself because we were right there on the glass, and there was a fight right there in front of me. You know, like, it was fun. But I don't know the rules, and I don't know. Like, it's not for me. I don't know the player. Like I just never followed along with it. Golf is another sport. Now, maybe golf is fun to play, which I've never played, but maybe it is. But I can't get into watching it. Like, it's so boring. Like, oh, man. Is he the one that yeah, he didn't touch her net, but he, like, on the Super Bowl, like, he took the I don't know, he ripped it. I think that was all planned, and I think that was probably more Janet Jackson than Justin Timberlake, to be honest with you. Come on, you're gonna talk about like, Janet Jackson a little bit more out there than Justin Timberlake. Like, if I was gonna pick one that planned that more than the other, probably Janet Jackson, right? Like, that family, the Jacksons, are a little out there. So, just saying. Justin just got caught. So many do it. Many drive home from her. Listen, absolutely. Like, not even buzz. Like, look, I work at a bar, guys. Okay? Work at a bar. There's probably, let's say, I think our parking lot holds, I don't know, what does a parking lot hold? Like 35, 40 cars, something like that. Trust me when I tell you, 35 of those cars are going home that night. Okay? Now, I will say, not everyone leaving my bar has drank a ton of drinks. But there's some that do. Right? And there's some that don't. There's some that might have just went there and had, maybe 2 shots or 2 beers and a burger and left. Technically, I mean, I guess if they got pulled over, I think they could go over the limit with the 2 beers. So, like, if you want to get technical with it, like, come on. I think we've all driven home at one point or the other in our lifetime anyone that's out there drinks a beer or two, whatever, that's not even buzzed, but technically would go over the limit, because I think it is 2 beers is the limit. I think, I could be wrong. And you're not even buzzed, but you could get a DUI. So like, it's one of those things, man. But I do agree, like, if you're buzzed or drunk, you come on, man. Like, absolutely get an Uber home or get somebody to give you a ride home. And listen, there is no excuse for Justin Timberlake, who is a millionaire, multi-millionaire. If he was feeling, and you know how you're feeling, come on, we all know, and he knows. He's old enough to know where his limit is, that he should have been like, you know what? I'll get my buddy, or like, come on, he don't have a friend. Of course he has a friend, or has a chauffeur, whatever, chauffeur, or somebody that's in his management team or PR, whatever, to come and get somebody to come and drive. Let's say he didn't want to leave his car there. Okay, I'm going to call my rep, and he's going to call this guy that's going to come down, and he's going to drive me home in my car. Like, he could have done that, but sometimes, listen, once again, it's a mistake. He'll live and learn. He'll live and learn from this. He's a smart individual. Justin Timberlake he's no idiot, right? He's gotten where he's gotten because he's talented and he's smart. Like, nobody's ever, by the way, he's an actor now. Like, he doesn't come across as an idiot. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't see him doing this again or getting in more trouble. He's not like a druggie, at least that I know of. I could be wrong. I could totally be wrong. He's a big alcoholic. But I just don't, I don't see that from him. I could be wrong, but I don't see that. But once again, it doesn't affect my daily life. The infamous wardrobe malfunction. Yeah. Won't have one drink and drive home a lot. Yeah. I mean, listen, man. I here in Cali, it's like a 0.0. Yeah. I think it's almost everywhere. It's a 0.8 to consider drunk. That's like that's what I'm saying, Cali. So it's like, come on, man. You know what I mean? Like, let's be real. I mean, like, cops know where bars are at. They could literally be halfway down the street and pull every single person over that's driving. They don't. Like, you can't. Like, not everyone is drunk or buzzed off a beer or two. But once again, I'm not saying it's right. If someone don't, but I'm just saying, like, mistakes happen, things happen, man. He'll live and learn from this mistake. He didn't hurt nobody. Now, if he did, let's say he did, hypothetically. Let's say he got in a bad accident and hurt or killed somebody. Then now we're talking a totally different subject. Now, is it still affecting my life? No. But now we're talking something different. Now we're saying, damn, that was a real stupid move. And now he could potentially be, be going to prison for a long, long time, right? Like, but that's not what happened. He got lucky, right? He got lucky because clearly, he blew a stop sign. His eyes don't look too great there. From everything that's said, he was partying a little bit too much. So yeah, he had a little good time out there, made a mistake, didn't hurt nobody, thank God. And now he'll just have to, pay the cost. That's all. And he'll be just fine. Trust, he's a millionaire, guys. He'll be fine. We have no worries when it comes to Justin Timberlake. Like, trust me when I tell you. Callie, I don't drink only on special occasions, but I smoke weed like a mother. I used to smoke, but not a lot. I was more social, and that was when my buddies would come over. I was like the first, first 20-year-old to have his own place. So all my buddies would come over, and my one friend always had weed on him, always, and he never was selfish with it. And we would just get so stoned in my house. And man, when I tell you I had a group of friends, man. And we would get so stoned and order food and watch like comedy movies and just laugh. Like that I miss. Like that part of my life. It's, man, great times. Like great times. But I'm with you. Like, I don't really, like, when you guys see me drinking on here, like, doing podcasts, and I'll have a beer in my hand or whatever. Believe it or not, like, if you watch my podcast, I maybe finish the one beer and have maybe a half of another one, And when the podcast is over, I'm usually either dumping that beer or maybe I'll finish it, and that's it for the night for me. I'm not a heavy drinker. I don't like alcohol too much. Like hardcore alcohol, like taking shots of whiskey or this. Like, I don't know how people do it. My mom is an alcoholic, okay? And I babysit alcoholics 3 nights a week. And yeah, I just, not for me. I just can't do it, man. I can't do it. It's never been me. But listen, everyone's different. Some people, get a 6-pack every night, and I'm not saying that's wrong. Some people just get a 12-pack every night. To each his own. I just me personally, I'm just not a heavy drinker, right? But yeah, my mom though, whoa, big time alcoholic, like big time alcoholic. Wake up first thing in the morning, boy, make a mudslide. By the way, that was her drink, the mudslide. So, she'd always have like 3 gallons of milk in the fridge every week. 2 or 3 like Kahluas, these big old like jars or whatever, and vodka, vanilla vodka. And bro, I'm telling you, first thing in the morning, she had this big ass cup of ice. Pour herself a mudslide, or whatever they call that thing. And man, start her day, man. Start her day. She was a realtor, lost everything. Brutal, man. Brutal to see somebody lose everything over something like that. But what are you gonna do, man? You can only tell people so much. You know what I mean? And they kind of live. They gotta do it themselves. They gotta go through the motions of that and figure it out, man. Sometimes people just don't listen, man. Edible. Oh, dude, I cannot. Let me tell you something, man. On edible, holy crap, I cannot do edible. Like I had some funny stories of that. If y'all want to hear my edible story, so like I didn't even know that such a thing existed. This is what it tells you. I don't know much about this stuff, right? Like as I get on, I'm like, edible, fucking edible, right? So, working one night. This is probably, God, I don't know, 4 years ago. Yeah, probably about 4 years ago. At the same bar I'm working at now, and this girl I knew, she's like, "Hey, I got some edible cookies." Right? Now, mind you, I was probably 240 at that time. 240, yeah, about 240. So a little bit less weight than I am now, but still big guy, right? And normally, how I'm thinking is, because when I drink, it does take, the bigger, at least for me, because of my size, it does take a little bit for me to get, like, take effect of, like, being, like, buzzed or something. Like, it takes me quite a few beers to, like, actually get to that point, right? So I guess I figured the same for weed, and I've smoked it way back in the day, so I'm like, what is a little cookie, right? What is this little cookie gonna do for me, right? Like, so she's like, look, I'm gonna give you half a cookie, right? She's like, but you probably want to break it into half again. And I'm like, you know what? I'm a big boy. Just give me that damn half cookie. Callie Blitz with the super chat. Yo, by the way, Callie, dude, that means a lot. The donation, I appreciate that. Goes a long way for the channel and really for me in general. I'm going through some messed up times right now, so that means a lot. I appreciate you. Little something for the show. We need a live stream Bills game, at least one. Yeah, I know, man. Maybe I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll do one day so you guys can see how boring it is. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I'll try my best. I'll tell you what, Callie, I'll do one this year. You know what I'll do? I'll tell you what. How about this? I'll do you care if it's a preseason game? I'll do a preseason game. Okay? I'll do a live preseason game. Let's see how that works. This way, it's not so. I don't have to be so focused on because it's a regular season game, you know. So I'll try that. I'll do that. Why not? Anyways, back to the story. Oh my God, I'm a big boy. I'll take half the cookie. Now, mind you, I'm working. I'm working. I do security. I need to be, you know. And the one thing about me, guys, is like I do not drink when I work. Like, I try to stay focused as possible because anything can pop off. Anything, and you got to be ready for it, right? You got your ear, you know, vision and eyes and ears got to be always detailed, open for anything. Because it could be 5 people in the bar, dead night, and something could pop off just like that. So it doesn't really matter how packed it is, you know, or how little people are in the bar. Like, you got to be ready at all times because anything could pop off. I've been shot at here in Detroit years ago because I did live up here in 2005 and worked at, believe it or not, worked in Detroit at a bar that a lot of people didn't like. But listen, at security, I'll do any kind of security job I'll do. So it was a gay bar, but I had to work outside because it was in a rough area. By the way, weird, so weird that a lot of gay bars are in rough areas. I don't understand that, but they are. And so I had to like watch out for people coming inside because they were being harassed by people in Detroit, whatever. It was a bad part of town. And I had to, pretty much I had to make sure the guests were okay coming in and their cars weren't being vandalized. And it was Halloween, and a group of teenagers walked by me and pretty much get across the street and just start shooting. start shooting at me. It was wild. Ran into the bar, locked down, called the police. Police took forever to get to the bar. And of course nothing happened because it's impossible. It's Detroit, guys. But yeah, crazy. Anyways, back to the story. All right, cool. Yeah, so she gives me half a cookie and I'm like, yo, it's like 20 minutes go by, 25, nothing. I feel normal. Everything's great. And all of a sudden, like, I am like stuck. And I'm like, whoa, right? Like, something's wrong. So I go to the bathroom, right? And my eyes are like red, dude. Like, my eyes are like it is not good. Like, I am like in my mind, like I'm getting like not nervous, but I'm getting like trying to like wake myself up in a way, like get on like frozen in a way. Like, I felt like I was just like people are looking at me. So I guess I was like, I don't know what was going on. And I just sat back. I got back to my security, like, you know, where I sit. And the whole night, man, I was just trying to like break this like high I was on, and it was not happening. And my boss at the end of the night, thank God nothing happened. So my boss, the owner, at the end of the night, he had no idea. And he's like, why are you so mad? He's like, you look so mad. And I'm like, oh man, dude. I had to be honest with him. Like, look, man, this is what happened. And I told him I was just trying to get refocused, like get my mind right. And I'm thinking, damn, how am I going to get home? I somehow managed to get home. I have no idea. Like, I should not, like that. You know when they say don't drive, like when you're high, man, dude, that was a tough ride home. But then the next day, I was still high. And I had the munchies, and I wanted cookies. I have no idea what I was doing. And I got lost in Kroger, which is a supermarket here, looking for cookies. I mean, I was going in and out of the aisles, and I got so many cookies, man. Oreos and Chips Ahoy. It was a bad experience. And then another time was a gummy bear. Small gummy bear guy gave me. He's like, look, you want to at least take half the gummy bear? And I'm like, dude, the gummy bear is so little. What's that going to do anything to me? And, man, it wrecked me. And I ordered pizza. And thank God the pizza came just in time, guys. Like, I barely could walk to the door. The guy probably thought I was like, something was majorly wrong with me. So I got the pizza and I didn't even eat it. That's how messed up I was, man. And I think I slept for like hours, man. And that was the last time I did edible. I can't do them. I can't do them because I don't know stuff. I know certain, has each one has a certain amount of whatever in there, and like, yeah, I'm good. I'm totally good with that. So, I do want to get okay. So, guys, what's your thoughts? I do want to get to this real quick, because I'm curious on what your guys' thoughts are. Because my thoughts on this is, I totally am a believer of that. Maybe you guys think I'm crazy or whatever, but I am a big believer in UFO aliens. I do believe they've been here. So let me see. Hopefully, I don't get like Joe Rogan doesn't come after me for this or whatever. But
Harvard studies is saying there might be a base inside the moon. How wild are things right now?
So they're also saying, so that's a little off play because I don't know if I don't want to get I don't want Joe Rogan coming after my small channel. But what do you guys think about that? So Harvard study is saying that aliens might be living among us disguised as humans or in a base inside the moon, according to the new Harvard study. Look, I mean, I don't know about all that. Like, I who knows? I don't know. Yeah, obviously, none of us know. But there is no way that Earth is the only lucky planet to have living beings on there. It's impossible. And you're telling me there's no other like Albert Einstein smart individual on another planet before humans in Earth, and they're way ahead of us technology wise, and have been here and have different kind of ships than we do, like things that you can't see, or that, or we can't even get to the deepest part of the ocean. Like, we have no idea on a lot of these things. And I just find it really hard to believe that we're the only ones in this planet. And I do believe aliens have been here. If you go back to the ancient times and Egypt and all that, and the writings on the wall and how the pyramids were built, there's no way it was human made. Some of the precise cutting, they were saying, like, I've seen reports like people talk about, like, we don't even have the technology now to get like the laser cutting that you see in some of these pyramids and some of these designs that were made in Egypt and other parts of the country. And some of these things, like now, like even now, the Pentagon and stuff, like they don't know some of these videos that are out there, even by their own, the U.S. Air Force and stuff like that, have video captures of things flying. They don't know what they are. They can't really explain it. Some things they do, and some things are hoax or fake or was a balloon that looked like. But some of the things they can't identify. And I'm just saying, like, I don't know, man. I just find it hard to believe that we're the only ones. And I do believe they've been here. I think they were here way back in the day. And if you look at the writings on the wall too, a lot of have ships and like flying objects. I mean, how do they know what a flying object was back in the day? I mean, it's not to my BC, like come on, guys, like I don't know. This is my thought. I believe in them. I believe in UFO. I believe in aliens. Now, are they walking amongst us? I don't know. I would say no, but you never know. You never know. I can testify that my ex. You're right. There might be life out there, but I don't believe anything or anyone has ever been here besides us humans. The distance is. I see. I don't. Now, listen. I respect your opinion. Everyone's gonna think differently. But I do believe they've been here, and I believe they are. I believe they probably are here. It's like I said, some of the things that even the Pentagon can't explain is mind-boggling. And the government let's be real, hides a lot of things, and they're going to hide something like that. That would be, that would strike fear in everyone, right? Like, or not everyone, a lot of people, and they don't want like people, going, oh man, like, they can go invisible, or they could fly faster than us, or the weapons that they could have. Like, they don't, they wouldn't do that. Now, yeah, of course, no one has fit, like, Now, I will say this, though. I took a picture of a funky thing flying in my area, and I posted it up, and no one can explain what the hell it is. So, and by the way, it's not a drone, because I sell drones. I know what drones look like. But that's me. I've always believed in aliens. I have one of those things. My mind is out there, guys. I also feel like we're hybrids. I feel like aliens have, way back in the day, got with humans, and I do believe there's we have hybrid genetics, in our DNA. That's my belief. I know I'm crazy. You guys are gonna be like, oh, I got to get out of this guy's channel. He's losing his mind. But that's what I've always believed in. But yeah, everyone can think differently, man. Let's see here. We ain't the only ones in the galaxy. I seen and been in some shit that my cousin and I witnessed and see. I told you. Telling you, bro, listen. And I always tell people, just because you haven't witnessed or seen anything doesn't mean that it's not real, or that somebody else hasn't seen it. There's a lot of people that have seen some weird shit out there, man. And we can't get to some of these planets and stuff like that. Mark Zuckerberg is 100% alien. And some people say Elon Musk, right? is an alien, but John, there are galaxies not discovered yet. It is very possible another planet replicates life like on Earth. Absolutely. I mean, come on, man. For us to be that naive and say we're the only ones with life, it's just, I don't believe that. I don't believe that to be true, man. I haven't had any luck getting a human mate. Maybe an alien would be a better choice. Maybe, right? Hey, Roy, me and you both, bro. Like, I got like a 2-year window. I don't know what it is with me, but like relationships never go past 2 years. And there's a big gap between the next one, meaning like my first relationship, my first girlfriend ever, I was 15 and it lasted till I was like almost 17. So about 2 years. And then I didn't get into another relationship. So I was like 20 years old, I think. And that lasted 2 years. And then I didn't get another one until I was like 25. And then that lasted 2. Like, I'm a 2-year guy. Like, and really, truthfully, I'm a 1-year guy because I get sick and tired of it after a year. And then it takes me a year to figure out how I'm going to get out of this mess, because I am a good guy. And like, I know, like, I want it to end, but how am I going to end it? Right. Without being like the bad guy. Right. But yeah, I can't get past 2 years, and I'm at the point now, where like, it's like, dude, not even almost, I'm good with being single. Like, I am totally fine with it. I don't know how you guys feel out there. And there's a lot of guys out there, and girls, females, that have to have a relationship. They need that companionship. They're scared to be alone. And I mean, like I said, I don't know them, as far as like how they feel inside, why they feel that. But I've never felt that way. When I was a kid or younger, I guess I felt that, because people, you gotta, that's how it is when you get older. You gotta have a wife and you gotta have kids, and like that's, 2 kids and a white picket fence, and like they put that in you, but in reality, having a marriage is hard, and and divorces are like the percentage of people getting divorced are crazy high. So yeah, most of them do not work out. And it's just like, bro, I come to learn to like love myself, love the world, like love this little world that I, built around myself. Like, you know what I mean? Like I don't have anyone telling me no drama telling me what to do, or they don't like this, they don't like that. You know, I don't have to worry about someone else. You know, maybe that's selfish, and I will be honest with you. It is selfish, and I am selfish as far as me wanting to do what I want to do, because that's what makes me happy. And I feel like everyone, in a way, should be that way. Like, you got to be happy in life. And I feel like a lot of times people get in relationships, they're not happy, but yet they're scared to be alone, so they're miserable, and they'll stay miserable. And I can't do it. I can't do it. So, like, if I ever do wind up getting in a relationship again, it's going to have to be a girl that literally likes everything I do, and I can't see that happening. I'm a realist. I keep it 100, but I'm also totally cool with it. I'm totally cool with it. I'm totally cool with my Groundhog Day type of lifestyle, because that's, guys, like, most people are like, damn, that's a boring, you're a boring guy. Like, dude, I work 3 nights a week. I do this. I get up. I do the same shit every day. The only thing I do differently is I do a podcast on Friday nights. I do this podcast now on Thursdays. And then my Saturdays and Sundays, when there's no football, I am watching TV all fucking day. Or listening to music. That is it. That is my life. I do not go out. Like, I used to go out. Listen, in my 20s, I had my fun. I went clubbing. I lived in South Florida. I fucking loved my time in South Florida with my friends. Like, I lived it up. Like, I can never look back now and be like, oh, you know, like, I missed out, man. Like, I didn't get to go to clubs, or, you know, I didn't get to hook up with chicks and go out with my friends and, you know, go on vacations with my boys and whatever. Like, I can never say that, because I did all that. I had a blast, man, growing up. But as you get older, at least for me, I was done. I'm done with that shit. Like, it's not fun for me anymore. Now, some people, listen, if that's still you, that's still you. That's cool. I'm not, you know, putting you down for what you want to do. But for me, home is where it's at, man. I'm a homebody. I enjoy it. I'm a movie guy, movie buff, TV show buff, music buff. Here is safe for me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the weather, the AC is on. I got everything at my exposure right here. Like, the only time I go out is to go grocery shopping or pick up food. I'll be honest with you guys. That's it. And that's how I live my life, man. Boring. So I don't want to get a female, right? Meet a female. She wants to go canoeing or go on a camping trip. Like, and listen, I keep it 100, right? I meet a girl and she tells me she likes to go camping. I'm not the one for you, because I fucking hate camping. Who the fuck likes camping? I do not want to go camping. And listen, like, I'm not dissing anyone here that likes camping, but I don't want to get bit up by bugs, and I don't want to sleep on the ground. Now, I'll go on a road trip in like a RV, but I want to go to a hotel after, or at least sleep in the RV. Like, I'm not trying to go walk out in woods and go fishing. Like, that's not me. That's somebody else. So I'm just real, you know, or if a girl has kids, they want me to go, you know, the kids have to go to, I don't know, some birthday party. I don't want to do that. I don't want to go to your mother's house all day for this fucking lame ass fucking kid's birthday party. I don't see what I mean. I'm selfish, but I'm real. Now, a lot of motherfuckers out there are fake. Oh, I don't mind. Oh, I love kids. Or, oh, I love camping. Oh, I would definitely go on that canoe with you. And then they're 2 years in the relationship and they fucking hate it. Because they know they hated it from the beginning. But they lied because they wanted a girlfriend so bad. Or a girl wanted a guy. She's like, oh, I don't mind that you like sports. I don't mind that you go with your friends to a football game or a basketball game, or that you go and play basketball, whatever. And then guess what? Year or two down the road, she minds, because she minded the whole time. But she acted like she didn't because she wanted a boyfriend so bad, and now you got drama. Right? Now it's a fucking now it's a problem. And I don't want to get into that. So I don't know. What's your guys' thought now of that? John, no, selfish is attaching to someone to make up for one's shortcomings. Both must have their shit together for it to work and want to be a couple for the right reasons. Absolutely. Listen, absolutely. But, I also believe, like, not everyone is meant to have somebody. Right? Not everyone has their perfect match out there. If there is such a thing, right? A person must be good in a whole alone before they can do. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Like, you got to love yourself before you get in a relationship. I think it's called glamping now. Ugh, camping. That's so canoeing. Like, my ex-girlfriend was like, I told her right from the get. She's like, I go canoeing. You want to go? I'm like, now you can go. You think I want to go in the fucking 90-degree temperature, 100 camping, canoeing down a fucking stream, like getting bit up, getting burnt? Like, I'll good here. I'll watch my football. Right? And it is what it is. But no, man. Look, man. I think and at least for me, I just don't see it happening. I don't see me finding my match, because my match would have to be the ultimate homebody, understanding, physically what I want in a woman. Listen, and I'm nothing special. I am nothing special. Bad with money, overweight, 45. I do security 3 nights a week. Like, I don't have any, like, there is nothing special about me. So, I don't know what girl would be willing or understanding of me. And then also, my Buffalo Bills, right? Like I do a lot of work on this channel. Like, I'm not going to be seeing you much at the same time, right? So it's like, it ain't happening for me, and I'm cool with it. Like, I'm totally cool with it. But yeah, man, some people have to have a relationship. It's wild to me. Wild. Acceptance is key. If someone is trying to change you, run away screaming. Absolutely. But the part with relationships, though, they don't always start off like that. A lot of time, like I said earlier, they'll lie because they'll lie to that person just to be with them or accept what they don't like and be like, oh, I'm cool with it, just to have that girlfriend or boyfriend. But then once they're comfortable in the relationship, then they'll say, I don't like that. Or they'll start getting moody, right? And you're like, what's wrong? Oh, you're always with your friends, or you're always doing your podcast, or you're always watching your Buffalo Bills football, or whatever, or whatever, right? And it's like, whoa, hold on, And by the way, too, I told you guys earlier, I've always been a dog person. I've always owned dogs. And I swear to God, guys, it doesn't fail it never fails. I'll meet a girl, they love the dog, whatever dog I had at the time. Oh, she's so cute, or he's so cute, I love blah, blah, blah. And then, like, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, whatever into it, oh, the hair is on my pants. Or why does the dog need to be on the bed? Well, the dog's been on the bed since you fucking known me. The dog sleeps in the bed. The dog does what the fuck he wants to do. She wants to be on the couch. The dog's going to be on the fucking couch. Because you know what? It's been on the couch since you known it. The hair's been on your pants since you met me. Now it's a problem? No. No. I don't think so. So, but they all lie. In the beginning, it's all great. No problem. Oh, I don't mind the dog in the bed. I don't mind the hair on my clothes. But then it becomes a problem. So you see what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, it's like people lie. People lie in the beginning just to be with that person, and I hate that. Like, be honest. Hey, I don't like dogs. I don't like fucking hair on my. I don't think dogs should be on a couch or a bed. Well, guess what? We ain't gonna work out because I'm totally opposite. And if you think this is going anywhere and you don't like it, then not gonna work. Not gonna work. Because, man, I am more and I know it's so fucked up to say. This is probably so terrible to say. Right. But it's so true. And I know you guys are going to be like, Tommy, you're just a terrible person. But if I saw a dog about to get hit by a car and a person, I would probably 100% save the dog. Is that bad of me? Is that bad of me? Even a cat. I don't know. Like I am, like I would be. I don't know. I just feel like they're so innocent, and humans are such scumbags sometimes. But I know. Call me a bad person. Call me a bad person. But I would definitely save the dog before I save the person. Unless, listen, I will say this. Unless I knew the person, like, really well, I will take that back. If you're my friend, right, I know you, like, you're a good friend, then yeah, I'll save you before the animal. But if I don't know you, never seen you in my life, and there's a truck coming right at you, and there's a dog, I am definitely getting that dog out of that way. Listen, you're a person. What the hell are you doing in the way of that truck anyways? Like, you should know better. Hashtag Tommy hates humans. No, I don't hate you. I don't. I really don't. Listen, I love everybody. I'm a good person. I really am. But I definitely, care more. Is that fair? I care a lot about animals. I feel like, they don't have it as easy as us humans. They just don't, right? Put it this way. We're not being picked up off the street and being, euthanized because somebody didn't take care of us. Right? We're not being thrown out somebody's window because they don't want to take care of their dog anymore. Right? Now, there are some evil parents out there that will put their baby in a garbage can. but I would say happens a lot more with animals. And man, I will say this. I would never forgive anyone that's cruel to animals. Never. I think it's an awful thing. So that is unforgivable for me. And I'm a forgivable person. Like, I do give people second chances. But man, if you're cruel to animals, yeah, And but by the way, if I ever saw that, boy, you better be lightning quick, boy, because I have no problem spending a couple nights in jail. If I see someone hurting an animal, like just throwing that out there. All right, let's get to. I got some other stuff. I wanted to talk about. What's next on the chopping block? There was something else, guys. Oh, by the way, John Goodman. You know John Goodman. Funny, movie, did movies, TV shows, did Roseanne. He was in, God, what was the movie, the great movie that he was in? The Big Lebowski. He turned, what did he turn today? 72, I believe. 70, did I say 72 years old? I think it's 72 years old today. Man, 72, right? Like, God, man, I remember he was so young when I first started watching. But man, he is so funny, that dude, man. A lot of great movies. Remember Raising Arizona? That's another one. So funny, man. Raising Arizona. If you haven't watched Raising Arizona, go watch it. Go watch Raising Arizona. It is a funny fucking movie. Believe it or not, a lot of people have not seen Raising Arizona. But man, yeah, he plays like him and his like buddy get out of jail like idiots, like white trash Kind of like it's, idiots, and they play such a funny role in there. Big Lebowski too. Who hasn't seen the Big Lebowski? Once again, if you haven't, go watch the Big Lebowski. That shit is so funny, and his character on there, dude, that is a movie. Like, there's like certain movies, guys, like that you've seen a freaking gazillion times, but if it's on TV, you will not change the channel. That is one of the movies. Roadhouse is another one. Like, for as dumb as Roadhouse is, if it's on TV, I will not change the channel. Big Lebowski, Roadhouse, The Shining. There are certain movies that if it is on, Back to the Future, I will not change. Like, I'm hooked. Breakfast Club, by the way. Breakfast Club. Love Breakfast Club. John, while stationed in Germany, I picked up a shelter terrier from Spain and rescued a chihuahua from Romania. Both are lying next to me right now in Vegas. They are the shit and understand me. Bro, by the way, adopt. Listen, I've only one time I purchased a dog, Pitbull Wody, who passed away years ago, but he was the biggest baby. I love Wody. But other than that, I've always adopted. My dog now, Princess, she's adopted. She's 4 years old now. Love her to death, man. Yeah, definitely, guys. Listen, man, adopt, because they have there is no exit, plan. Like, it's a bad, there is an exit plan. It's a bad one if you don't adopt them. So I believe in it. I actually, if you're on Facebook, I have a group page called South Florida Pet Adoptions. That's when I lived in South Florida. It's still going. I actually have moderators. I got somebody running it. But there's like, I don't know how many. I got like thousands and thousands of subscribers on that group page. So if you live in South Florida Pet Adoptions, it's a great group. There's a lot of, like, they post a lot of dogs that are up for adoption. You definitely want to check that out because there's a lot of dogs in need of help. So check that out. Let's see here. I feel you, Tommy. I'm an animal lover. Yep, absolutely, bro. The big brown hat of Arby's on Sunset is no more. What do you mean? Now, by the way, Arby's, they had they had the 5 for 5 for 1 week. Did anybody go to Arby's for the 5 for 5? You better have. I went one time because I can't. I love the roast beef sandwiches, but I can't eat them every fucking day. But I definitely got me a 5 for 5 because growing up in my teens, 5 for 5 was like every day. Like, by the way, the Whopper growing up was 99 cents in South Florida forever. I mean, forever. 99 cents. It was the greatest deal in town. 99 cents. Bro, you can be broke as fuck, but you will find 99 cents. And you know what you do? You go into Burger King, you get a Whopper and ask for a cup for water. And you what do you put in it, guys? Soda. And then once in a while, you get the dickhead manager, right, who doesn't own the Burger King, by the way. Which, by the way, I never got this. Because if I was a manager at a fucking Burger King and some kids or whatever, asked for a cup of water and got soda out the machine, I would not go up to him and take the cup away or call him out. It's a tiny cup, dude. Calm the fuck down, bro. It's not called, you do own Burger King? Bro, stop. You know what costs them the money more than anything? It's the fucking cup. And not the cheap plastic cup they give you. It's like the other, whatever, the other cups, their Burger King, That's really what costs more money than the actual soda. So bro, it didn't happen a lot, but once in a while, we got the dickhead manager that would come to the table and take our sodas away, our little tiny plastic cup of, bro. He was acting like we're there filling it's just like that. Like, I never got that. I could give a fuck if I was a manager. Like, who cared? wow, like, whoa. Like, bro, you think the table next to us who paid for their soda really gives a fuck that I didn't pay for, I got a little plastic cup? They're not sitting there going, oh man, there's terrible, I'm never coming to this Burger King. Like, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Animal House, great movie, by the way. Body Snatchers, damn it, Body Snatchers is good. Yes, Donald Sutherland. Yes, I had that on my list also. He did pass away today. God, man. His son's a great actor too. Is it Kiefer? Kiefer, whatever. Sutherland, good, really good actor as well. But yeah, he passed away as well. Willie Mays passed away, I believe, on Tuesday. Tuesday night. Was it Tuesday or Wednesday? I think it was Tuesday. Willie Mays passed away. And he was old, like 90 something, right? 92 or something. Like, he lived a long life. Like, if you get to your 90s and pass away, like, dude, you lived a hell of a life. Like, some of these motherfuckers aren't even getting to like 60 now. Like, I'll be real with you guys. Like, I'll be lucky to hit 75. Like, it's just true. It's reality, right? I'm overweight, right? And even if you're not overweight, even if you're in the greatest shape of your life, there's motherfuckers dropping at like 55. Having a heart attack. They're the healthiest people in the world. Eat the right things, go to the gym. When God wants to take you, he's going to take you. I mean, now, obviously, I'm probably not helping myself. Right? But, listen, man, when my time's up, it's up. But if you live to your 90s, you cannot complain. Like, nobody should feel bad. It's going to happen, right? Like, people pass away, right? It's going to happen, right? Michael Jordan eventually is going to pass away, right? Like, you know, it is what it is. We all go. But yeah, 90, my God, like, he lived an unbelievable life. 90 years old. You know, I'll be lucky to get 75. And I don't even know if I want to go past 75. I'm 60 and hoping I can make it to 70. Jeez, Roy. Listen, I hear you. Like, it's not guaranteed. Not guaranteed. But yeah, I mean, listen, I don't even know if I want to go past that point. Like, who's going to be taking care of me in my 90s? You know what I mean? Like, I'm fucked. Like, I don't want to be that old dude that the state's taking care of, that can't walk or senile, whatever the fuck's going on at that. You know, I can't hear right anymore. Right? I can't see the TV. Like, I could barely walk. I got no more teeth. Like, I'm just like a shell of myself, is broken down, loose skin, disgusting old man. Like, I don't want to be that. Like, I honestly don't. Like, if I had it my way, like 75, I'm good, dude. Like, honestly, there is no reason past that point for me. Like, what am I doing? Like the fun is done. You know what I mean? Like, now I'm like, can't hear and I can't see well, and you know, I probably can't walk great by then. Like, what am I doing anymore? Like, what is the purpose now? Yeah. If your show is still running when my time comes, you have to have my spirit on as a guest. I will, I promise. It isn't how long you live, but how you live. Absolutely. Abe Lincoln. Yes, that is true. That is true, man. Like, listen, I'm not perfect. I'm not a girl, like this great human being, but I try my best to be a good person. You know, while I'm here, and try to do the right things. I'm not perfect. Like I said, I make mistakes, right? We're all human. We're going to do that. But absolutely. And while I'm here, I'm going to enjoy my life, right? And what I want to do, right? And I always tell people, like I said earlier, way earlier in the podcast, this is fun for me, what I do here. I'm a homebody. I enjoy movies and TV. Like, that's my fun. And I'm cool. And I'm going to enjoy that to the day I die. Like, that is what I like. But if you like to go, you're an explorer, or you're, I don't know, camper guy, or you're a bar guy, whatever. I don't know what the fuck you do. If that's what makes your life fun, then go for it, man. Go fucking for it, because this is it. This is it. When you're gone, that is it, folks. Now, I could be wrong. Like I said, once again, I have no idea. It's fascinating. Life is fascinating. I have no idea what's going to happen after I pass away. I have no idea. I would assume that is just it, right? It's just like you just unplug the TV and there is no more. It's not coming back on, right? It is officially done, right? Like it's just done. There's nothing more. Or maybe there is. Maybe there is something more. Maybe I come back as a different person. I don't know. I will say this: deja vu. You ever have that? Fucking weird. Deja vu is fucking weird. I've had it multiple times, and I know. Listen, ain't no way you guys haven't had that, where you've been somewhere, like you know, you've seen that person before, or you've walked that walkway before, or you've been in that building, or you've been in that same, like, whatever, same area, or I'm telling you guys, it is the weirdest thing, bro. I have it a lot, and I don't know, you know, the Matrix thing, maybe. It's really odd when it comes to that. So maybe it's true. Maybe we have lived a different life, and maybe you do come back as something. I don't know, but it is fascinating. That is fascinating. The whole deja vu thing is weird. Cremation or burial? What's your preference? It's a great question. I don't know if I have. God, man. That's a really good question. See, I guess cremation, because I don't have the money to be buried. So cremation probably is cheaper for whoever's gonna, you know, put the money up. So, yeah, cremation's fine. Like that's fine. Yeah, I guess I go cremation for the money, because I'm not the one gonna be putting it up. So yeah, and I ain't buying no expensive, you know, casket, and again, then you got to buy where you're, you know, then you got to obviously go, you know, pick your area where you're gonna put your, you know, the grave wherever. Like you know, you got to pay for that too. like I don't know. I'm good, man. Just put me in a little jar, right? And I guess I have a son, by the way. If anyone, you know, I don't get too personal on here, but I guess I will, right? This is Uncensored, so who cares? I do have a son. He's 12 years old. He lives in he did live in Florida for a while. But yeah, so now he's in Washington, and yeah, he's living a good life. He lives with my baby mama's grandfather, which is a great decision, because my baby mama is a terrible human being. And I hope he's not listening to this. But I got a good relationship with him, and I got a great relationship with the grandfather. Yes, I obviously do what I got to do as a father as far as paying for my sons, you know. But yeah, maybe he gets the ashes, but like I said, man, I'm here in Michigan, guys. I got no family here. You know, I don't even have friends here. I have internet friends. So I have friends that I talk to on the internet. As you get older, by the way, you get less and less friends. And when your family moves away or they pass away, that's when you find yourself like in this predicament where you're like, damn, if something happened to me, like, that's why I was saying earlier, guys, like, my fear is not really me passing away. My fear is me passing away and nobody like knowing I passed away, and my dog is stuck in my house with no food and no water. You know, it'd be terrible. So that's my fear, because I don't really, you know, God, I'm passing away in my house and nobody would even know. I mean, days. And that would not be good. So that's my fear. Only fear. But yeah, I want to say this too, though. You know, I have a good relationship with my family. Not great. My relationship with my mom, not so good. It's not terrible or anything, but we're just she fights her own demons, right? And I can't be a part of that. I try, right? And I just she has to figure it out. Got to figure it out. And you know, that's something else. That's another conversation. But by myself here. So for those that have that good relationship with their family and they have good friends around them, cherish that, because there's a lot of people like myself just doesn't have that, right? And it's good to have when you have like going through bad times or rough times. Now, by the way, I do have friends. Like, I do have friends I could pick up the phone and call. I just don't have friends that are local that I can go hang out with, that come over and hang out with me, and that's fine. I'm 45 years old. I really, that's totally okay. I don't, you know, I'm not in my 20s where I need friends, or my teenage years. I'm just saying, as far as like if something bad happens to you, or you really need, yeah, like there's some people that just don't have it like that. And I'm one of them. So if you have a strong family and friends around you, cherish that, because not everyone has that. Why Death Talk? Just no. We're talking. Listen, Scott, you gotta rewind. We're talking about everything. We've talked everything today. Scott, you missed it, man. Every Thursday at 1 or 1:30, I go live, man. This is Uncensored. We could talk about anything on here, anything. So we've talked about Justin Timberlake DUI. We've talked about dogs. We talk about aliens today, Scott. We talked about relationships. We talked about life and death. We talked about a little bit about everything today. And I haven't even gotten into like Buffalo Bills football. Haven't even gotten into, some other things I wanted to bring up. Tommy, you would be the dog food. Hey, yeah, that would be. And see, that's terrible. No. By the way, guys, has it been depressing? Like, let's tell Scotty, have you guys been depressed watching this show today? Because if you are, man, I'm doing a terrible job. I want this show to be entertaining. I want it to be fun. I want it to be different. And I want you guys to feel like you can have a voice and pretty much talk about anything and everything here, not just Buffalo Bills football. And by the way, Scott, it's not like this year is not for everyone. Like, it's not everyone's cup of tea, this show, this particular podcast, this show that I'm doing. This show is just going to touch base on everything. And not everybody will agree with my opinions, but I want everyone to have their own and talk about whatever they want to do, and whatever rabbit hole that we go down, I'm good with. I really am. There's not going to be a lot of stuff here that I don't dive into that you guys bring up. I don't want for us to shy away from stuff like that. Like, let's talk, let's have fun. So yeah, no, man, this show, like I want people. Like I said, you guys, hey, tell me, everyone's still here. Roy and Callie and everyone that's been, stay tuned. By the way, I've been here an hour and 45 minutes. How do you guys like the show so far? This is episode 2. Do you guys like this change of pace kind of podcast? Where it's just kind of just us just shooting the shit, talking like we're in a bar, whatever. I just wanted something different, man. I didn't, you got to remember too, it's off season. There's not a lot stuff to talk about. And I'm not an X and O guy. I'm not going to be fake and just do videos about nothing, just to have a video up. Though I need to start putting more videos up because I just need to get some YouTube ads rolling my way. So, yeah, Ukraine. Yeah. But by the way, let's see here. There is another, where was it? Okay, so they just brung out the odds to win the Super Bowl, and I guess we'll dive into that real quick. And it's not even that crazy important, but it's funny to me. It is funny to me. So here is the odds right now by BetMGM that just came out with the Super Bowl odds, right? I don't know if you guys could see that. If you can't, you can't. I apologize. So right now, the Chiefs are favored to win the Super Bowl 49ers are second. Baltimore is third. Lions are fourth. And our Buffalo Bills are fifth favorite to win the Super Bowl this year. And then you got, let's see here. Then you got the Bengals, the Eagles, the Texans, the Packers, the Cowboys, the Jets, then the Dolphins, the Falcons, Rams, and so forth. So I guess why am I bringing this up? Because everyone's talking about how the Buffalo Bills are done, how the Buffalo Bills have no chance. Stephon Diggs left. They lost, some captains like Poyer and Hyde retiring possibly. And listen, BetMGM, they feel different. And so does other gambling sites. And usually, I'm going to tell you right now, they're not wrong. Right? They're usually right more than they're wrong. They don't feel that way. That most people are outside of Buffalo saying the Buffalo Bills have zero chance of making the playoffs, or they're not going to win the AFC East. The casinos feel differently. Sports betting it feels a lot different than what most of these, a lot of these national media idiots that have no idea what's going on with Buffalo just want, picking out one guy, Stephon Diggs, pretty much. Let's be real. It was Stephon Diggs that triggered that Buffalo Bill, triggered the talk that the Buffalo Bills are trash. We have no true number one, and now they're going to all of a sudden be a 6-7 win team. Listen, Sportsbook don't believe that. Don't buy into that. Still has the Buffalo Bills as the fifth favorite odds of going to the Super Bowl. So I don't want to hear that, right? I don't want to hear that noise. The Buffalo Bills are still a very good football team until proven otherwise. I don't care who, if we lost our number one. Once again, if you truly watch the Buffalo Bills, in what we've done throughout the playoffs, Stephon Diggs never was a huge part of why the Buffalo Bills, made it where they did in the playoffs. He never had a big game in the playoffs. Last year, when we went on that winning streak, he was not really a part of why we went on that winning streak. So I don't understand why all of a sudden, they have us just this bad team. It makes no sense. I feel like we've gotten deeper at wide receiver. I feel like this actually will help Josh Allen. He doesn't need to just force the ball to one particular player. And yeah, man, until proven otherwise, man, the teams like the Jets and the Dolphins are going to be chasing the Buffalo Bills, and they will remain chasing the Buffalo Bills until they can prove that they are the team to beat in the AFC East. Now, with that being said, if we're going to be real here, the Chiefs are still the best team in the AFC. The Bengals are still a team that the Buffalo Bills cannot beat, that we have not figured out. So if you're a Chiefs fan or you're a Bengals fan watching this right now, listen, man, you guys are the team right now. Like we until we figure that part out. But the rest of the AFC, listen, you guys are sitting behind us, man. I don't care what you feel like we've lost or who we've gotten that doesn't move the needle because you think it doesn't move the needle. I don't. If that's what makes you happy going into the 2024 NFL season, that's cool, man. But at the end of the season, we'll see who's where, position going into the playoffs. I promise you, it's going to be the same results. And I'll tell you right now, it's going to be the Buffalo Bills winning the AFC East again. It's going to be the Dolphins in second. It's going to be the Jets in third, and it's going to be the Patriots in last place. It's going to be the same exact results as you saw last year. And it's going to probably be the same type of regular season where it's an up and down season a little bit at times. And the Dolphins are going to be riding this high, and they're going to become crashing down when it counts the most, because that's what they do. That's what they do. That's what they've always done. And that's why they haven't won a playoff game since 2000, right? That's why the Jets haven't won the division forever. So yeah, like until proven otherwise, they're just chasing the Buffalo Bills. I don't want to hear it. Red, White, and Bills, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? Hey, if you guys haven't checked out his page, YouTube channel, go check him out. He also is on Nickel City Mafia Great YouTube channel over there, man. Mike is a great guy. Check them out. And also too, Sean fills in. He's been filling in for Big Cuz. They'll be back this coming up Wednesday for Mafia Talk. He's been filling in for Big Cuz because Big Cuz is under the weather, has not been feeling well. So shout out to Sean for filling in as well. Sean, you missed a great show so far, man. I'm about to get out of here soon, but talked a little bit about everything, man, today. Been a Bills fan since 1986. I'm still here as a Bills fan. Yeah, and that will never change, bro. That will never change. I'm with you, man. I've been a fan since 89. I rode the high, I rode the low, obviously. It's been a roller coaster of a ride, but I'll always be here. That's never going to change. Allen is the type of quarterback who can elevate players around him. If he is healthy, there always is a chance. Absolutely. When you have yourself a great quarterback, a top 3 type quarterback, it doesn't matter so much about your cast. Now, we needed a Stephon Diggs when Josh Allen was in his what? He was going into his 3rd year at the time when we got Stephon Diggs in 2020. He needed that. He needed that type of receiver to kind of help him, get him over that edge, to kind of just get him right. He needed John Brown. He needed, Cole Beasley at the time in 2019, right? You got to have something there for these young quarterbacks to develop, right? You can't have trash. Let's be real. Patrick Mahomes had Tyreek Hill. He had, Kelsey. Really good guys. Now, he doesn't really need that. Now, he still has Kelsey, but he's gotten to a point where he can go to any receiver. He can make a great quarterback, can make a good player like really, really almost great. He can make an average receiver look good, right? That's what they do. The best do that. And Allen's starting to prove that. Like, he's going to start making these receivers start looking better than probably what they really are. And I still believe in guys like, Khalil Shakir, is finally going to get his credit or get his shot now, and get to showcase his skills on the football field, because he is going to go into the season as the number 1. Okay, and I believe he should be, and I believe he will be. I think Keon Coleman will have a decent season, but this is good for Keon Coleman because Keon Coleman could become that number 1 down the road. But this is a good thing. You don't want to put too much pressure on Keon Coleman year 1. And there's no reason why. You have Dalton Kincaid. You got Khalil Shakir. And people make fun of me about Claypool, right? But Claypool has been there, done that. He had a good rookie year. He followed it up with another good year, second year. So it'll take less pressure off Keon Coleman to develop, and get familiar with how the NFL is, how fast the NFL is, because the speed is different. And that's fine. So by year 2, Keon Coleman will have already, gone through this first year of the NFL and get ready for year 2 to become that guy. And that's how I see it, man. Thank you for the love. It's right back to you. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, man. Good day, Tommy. You are looking wise and handsome today. Yeah. Thank you so much. Man, guys, I've been here 2 hours, man. I'm sorry for you guys that showed up late. I'm going to stay on a little bit more, and then I got to bounce because, man, remember I told you about my naps because I'm an old man now? I got to take my nap soon, man. I got work tonight. So, Tommy, the offensive line back. Tommy, the offensive line lacks toughness to me. How do you feel about the offensive line? I'm fine with the offensive line. Listen, Osiris Torrance going on his 2nd year, right? That dude's a stud. I said the Bills should draft him last year. I was right. By the way, I was right on Keon Coleman this year too. So I'm 2 for 2 the past 2 years about who the Buffalo Bills should draft, early on. So Osiris Torrance is only going to get better. And look what he did his first year, right? You got Deion Dawkins, who, the only thing I got to say about him, like the only negative is I feel like sometimes some games he doesn't give it his all, right? He doesn't give his A game, and he should, because he is a really good offensive lineman. He just, for some reason, I don't know what it is, but some games he doesn't like play up to his ability, right? But he's still damn good. Then you got Spencer Brown, right? Spencer Brown is a guy that Bills Mafia dogged on for a long time, not me, because I felt like, man, this guy went through a lot. He didn't really get the good offensive lineman coached because Cromer wasn't available his rookie year to kind of guide him to be a player that we saw last year. And when we did get Cromer last year, he was going through the back injury. He didn't get to go through OTAs and then go through training camp, mini camp, none of that. And we just threw him in there, no preseason, and he just kind of never really caught up. And then last off season, 2023, he was healthy, got to work with Cromer, got to do the one-on-ones, right? And he stayed healthy all year pretty much, right? And you saw what he the ability in this guy, what he could do, why Brandon Beane trusted him and believed in him, and it showed on the football field. Mitch Morse is gone, yes. McGovern, it seems like he's going to fill that spot, though Van Pran, for me, would be the guy that you would want there. But maybe not year one. Maybe he's not ready. But I would still hope there's a competition. But right now, McGovern is holding that spot down. And you got David Edwards. I would say Edwards might be the biggest question mark. What he did last year when he filled in here and there, I liked what I saw. But this will be his first year starting, right? And that kind of worries me a little bit because I haven't really seen him as a full-time starter. But no, I don't think it's soft at all. I think, once they get this clamped down, I'm like, who's going to be at what position for, years to come, meaning not just 1 year and now we're playing musical chairs again. Because I'll be honest with you, I don't like the whole McGovern moving from that position to center. Like, I really do prefer him next to Deion Dawkins, because that relationship, offensive linemen have to click, right? The guy next to you, like it's like I always say, it's like a chain. And when you got one link broken, it really will mess that whole wheel up, right? That motion of that chain. So by moving him to center and putting Edwards next to Dawkins, now they got to build that chemistry again because they're working next to each other. I really would hope that Van Pran would win that position so he could be back to Dawkins, and Dawkins and him had that chemistry. But if it doesn't work out that way, it doesn't work out that way. I just hate the whole musical chairs thing on the offensive line. Like, I really hope we figure it out. Listen, if McGovern's the guy, then he's the guy. If Van Pran doesn't, it's not, whatever. But you got to stick with, what works and stick with it year after year. You can't keep doing this. Well, now McGovern's back at left guard, and now, Van Pran didn't work out, so we're going to get this guy. And then before you know it, we're back to what we were doing in 2020, 2021, 2022, where we're just kind of like throwing this guy you're going to go here, you're going to go here. It just doesn't work out. The results aren't good. You saw what happened last year. The results were very good. Their offensive line was one of the better offensive line in the league. So we want it to continue. Definitely want to continue. So I don't think they're soft at all. Anything else that I wanted to get into today? So obviously I talked about John Goodman. You guys want to see the new Madden trailer? I'll show you the new Madden trailer. Even though it's the same fucking football game. By the way, they got Justin Fields returning a kick in this game. Okay. Whatever. All right, so let's take a look at the new Madden trailer.
This is Field Sense, powered by BoomTech.
Oh, BoomTech!
One-on-one impacts fueled by physics. But Field Sense,
the Bills, baby.
BoomTech.
Now you see me, now you... It's spectacular new grabs.
Hold up, wait, stop.
And more control across the field, so you can combo killer new hezzies with wicked new jukes.
Stop.
And elusive new ball carrier mechanics.
Okay, I gotta give it all again. Let me go.
It's time to buckle your chin straps and lower your shoulders, so you can dominate in franchise mode with the top new rookies and fresh playbooks.
Look at me go.
Because nothing hits like Madden.
We on a roll. We get it.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Nothing hits like Madden. Yeah, there was a game once. It's called NFL 2K5. it hit way harder than Madden. It was the best football game of all time. Madden football, it continues to take people's money every year. And listen, I'm guilty at it. I'm just because you want to hope that it's gonna change one day. That it's going to be, what we all expect a video game to be like in 2024. And they still have not gotten it right. They still have not gotten it right. The presentations are still shit. Go play 2K5. Go look, even on YouTube, go look at the full presentation. It's unbelievable, right? They got everything from the refs to the halftime show to the coin flip. And then look at the play. The tackling is so much. It's just more realistic. Madden, man, once they got that licensing, it ruined it for me. They're lazy. It's really a roster update, man. And they're going to take $70 from you now. Some of them are $100. But it is what it is, man. We have no choice right now. I hope one day 2K gets licensing again, to make an NFL game, because man, Madden's been horse shit for dog shit for a long time, long time. I couldn't tell you the last great Madden game. There is college football coming out. It's coming out, guys, and I am excited for that. It's made by EA, but the original was made by EA as well. I am just really hoping that it's similar to what we all loved playing back in the day, because college football was unbelievable. Let's just hope it's just not Madden, right? But that I'm looking forward to. Haven't played video games since I gave away my Sega Dreamcast. Yeah, so I will tell you what this about. I get Madden and I'll play it like honestly, I have last year's, and the really reason I got it is because Josh Allen was on the cover. But I'm with you. Video games are so frustrating to me. And I got by the way, I got an Xbox Series X. I got like a brand new Xbox. Like, I don't have the patience. I can't do it. But I will say this. I have a modded Xbox with all of every single Nintendo game, every single Super Nintendo game, every single Sega Genesis game, all the classics. I got like 2,500 games on there. And that I could play, believe it or not, because they're easier. Like, they're funner for me. They're a little bit easier. I don't have to hit a million buttons. I don't know. I just have more fun time playing the older games than I do these newer games. And it's, listen, the newer games graphics are unbelievable, but I just get thrown off by sometimes the difficulty of them. And I just get fed up and I quit. Like, I'll be honest, I don't have the patience. So Madden, I'll play. I do play here and there, man, but not a lot. I probably played that Madden game that I bought last year maybe 6 times total. That's not a lot. That is not a lot. So we'll see when college football comes out. And maybe also, too, it's because it's such a fucking shit game. You know what I mean? Maybe college football is good, what I'm hoping to be. And that I might play a full season of it and actually enjoy playing. But, yeah, all these games that people be playing now, like Minecraft and Fortnite and, like, whatever, Call of Duty, I have no patience for it. I'm terrible at them, and it's just boring to me. I'm gonna be honest with you. But listen, I'm not knocking anyone who plays video games. It's just I can't get it. I can't. Not fun. It's not fun for me. What else was I gonna get into today? I think that's it, man. I think that is it for me and today. I've been here 2 hours. Guys, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. I know it was different. But I told you guys it was going to be different from the get-go. This is Uncensored. I want you guys, once again, to join me every Thursday. If you enjoyed this, hit the like button, hit, subscribe. Feel free to talk about whatever you want. Now, those that are kind of new here, first time watching this one, I want you guys to understand that this is kind of a free form, right? Say what you want. And we'll go down that rabbit hole for the most part, unless it's something absolutely crazy that can get my channel blocked. We'll talk about it. We'll go through it. But other than that, man, I had a great time. Sonic the Hedgehog, great. Mario. But I had a great time with you guys. Maybe unhinged instead of uncensored, I know, right? But I had a great time with you guys. I really did. And I hope you guys had a great time too. You guys are on here 2 hours with me, man. So you see Scott came in and left. Like, you could tell Scott was like, not for me, right? It's not for everybody. Not for everybody. It's not going to be for everybody. I told you guys from the get-go, right? Some people are going to be like, hey, I want my Buffalo Bills talk. That's what I want. That's all I want. And hey, I get it. And that's for tomorrow night. Because tomorrow night at 9 o'clock, Friday Night Lights, we're here. Me and Mikey. We're going to be talking about Buffalo Bills football for over an hour, like we always do. Hour and a half, hour 40 minutes. We're going to bring it. We always do that. But this show, Thursdays, afternoon time, we're going to just be fucking talking, man. We're going to be talking about whatever's going on, that week, and news and sports, whatever. By the way, I'm not a big politics guy. That I probably won't be talking about on here. Just a heads up. So if you do want to talk politics, I'm probably not the guy, because I'll be honest with you, I don't pay attention to it. I try not to get involved because I don't pay attention. So I don't want to act like I'm the smart guy in the room and about politics, and I'm not. I'm not going to be that, not going to do that. So that we won't probably talk about. But news, music, relationships, football, sports in general, we'll dive all into that. I have no problem with that. So anyways, guys, appreciate you guys sticking around. Uncle Howdy. Yeah, I saw that real quick. I don't watch wrestling like I used to. I was a WCW guy. But I will say this. WWE does great production. Really, really good production. Their storylines are excellent. I wish AEW, had that part of what WWE does as far as storylines and production value goes. They don't. They're just really good at wrestling, and that's tough for me. That's why I don't watch AEW either. WCW for me, at least when I watched it from 95 to 99, 2000, was just great. It was people don't really label you as a kid or a nerd watching wrestling or weirdo, or what I mean. It was adult. It was teenage, NWO, you could be a college kid and watch. It was cool again to watch wrestling, if that makes any sense. But I can't get into WWE for some reason. But I did watch the clip, and it was awesome. It was really, really cool. That whole thing. And once again, I don't know the whole backstory of the Uncle Howdy character and all that stuff like that, but I know he's Bray Wyatt and all that, and he passed away. So I thought that was really, really cool that they brought that back, kind of almost an honor, in memory of him in a way. I'm assuming that's what they did that for. But yeah, really, really cool. Really, really cool. Curious who Uncle Howdy is or whatever. That I'll be curious about. But yeah, WWE has always been and will remain the top dog of wrestling, because they've been around so long. People know them. They're the staple. They're the NFL of wrestling. Let's be real, right? They're the UFC of MMA, right? Look at all the others that came around, Bellator and stuff like that. They go out of business, right? It's just the way it works, right? So you can't knock WWE. I just don't watch it. Once in a while, I'll go to my buddy's house. Now, mind you, I got a Tuesday podcast on here that does wrestling, Nuclear Heat Wave Wrestling. By the way, they're going live at 7 o'clock from now on. So anyone that watches Nuclear Heat Wave Wrestling podcast on this channel on Tuesdays, Moving forward, they're going to be on at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So if you miss it, you can always watch a replay. But they're smart in the wrestling, and they watch it all the time. But once in a while, I will go to their house to watch a big pay-per-view. It's always fun. For me, it's just hanging out with friends. So, they're good guys. So, anyways, guys, talked a lot on here. I am out of here, man. Is he Bo Dallas? Okay. I'm out of here. I appreciate you guys once again, man. Showing me love, showing the support to this channel. Cali Blitz, thank you so much for the super chat. Roy, thank you for sticking around for 2 hours. John, you've been here for a long, long time. Red, White, and Bills. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Scott Blakely, thanks for stopping in for, 5 minutes. 5 minutes, he's like, I'm out of this bitch. Anyways, guys, I love you. And as always, go Bills. I'm out of here. Peace out, and I will play the outro. I'll play, let's see.
You better wrap it up.
I'm out of here, guys. Peace out.